Hey, V. Come on in. Pizza's getting cold.
You made it. Good. Grab a seat. This is Roxanne. She's worked at Clouds longer than any of us.
Hello.
リーダー、よろしく。
When I heard what you pulled at Clouds, shit, I so regretted I was off that day.
Just eat the free pizza and then we're out of here, okay?
それで、計画は
Need to wait for Maiko.
元気そうだが、落ち着いたのか
I'm on autopilot. I don't think. Just do.
いいやり方だ。
死体の匂いって消えないのよね。あなたはよく出くわすんでしょ？どうしてるの？
気が変わったのか？それも随分早く。
来てあげたんだから説明はいらないでしょ？
いや、ちゃんと訳を聞かせろ。あんたに裏がないことを確かめないと話を先に進められない。
クラウドのことを全然理解してないよね。店で話すこと、起きることはタイガークローズ幹部に筒抜けなのよ。全部明けすけに話してたら私は今頃死んでる。ところでフォレストが仕事に来てないんだけど、昨日からよ。
No shit, I wonder why.
具合でも悪いんじゃないか。それか宝くじを当てて月に旅立ったとか。
ほんとどうしたのかしら。
Done saying hello to each other? Revolution won't plan itself. I modified the behavioral chip. It can equip any doll with a motor reflex system. In other words, make the doll move and fight like a Prime-tier solo.
モックスでフェイクオーガズムの調整をしながらそんな技術を身につけてたなんて。
Mind stepping outside? Can't smoke in here.
換気すればいいじゃん。わかった、窓際に行く。
The body will react as if executing a well-trained series of movements. Already tested it out on Tom. Chip's impulses supplant any natural reflexes, so it'll make users feel like they're experiencing cyberpsychosis.
But it's basically the same as when we activate ourselves for a client.
動きを繰り出すことだけがソロの戦闘技術じゃない。一瞬で周囲の状況を把握する分析力やその上での判断力は長年の経験で培われるものだ。チップでそこまでカバーできるとは思えないが。
You're probably right, but I don't see another way. Alternative's intensive training, but we don't have time for that.
とりあえずいい話ばかりだがまだ信じられない。副作用は
Combat mode auto-initiates when a threat is present, and there's no way to stop it. Can't find a workaround.
他には
I don't know. Only way to determine that'd be through months of testing on a range of subjects.
There's an ethical side too. You could murder someone and not remember a thing.
実際に見てみないと信じられない。
その言葉を待ってた。
Tom? Pulled that sequence from a kung fu training virtue.
「どうかな。使い物になるかどうかは実戦での動きを見てみないと。
Like, wanna spar?
当然。
Just don't mess up my digs, okay? I like it here.
It's on now!
嘘だろ。
Everything chill? You okay?
Haha! Look at me go! You see that? Woo! Gotta do some cardio!
よくわかった。チップは問題なさそうだ。
本題に入りましょう。戦力は前衛が3人とテッキーが1人。どう動く？
Guards and Tiger Claws in and around will overpower, take down, disarm, escort them out. Clouds will be ours.
The drum mag isn't loaded with bullets.
Bosses, we'll give an ultimatum. A cut of the proceeds in exchange for never showing their faces at the club again. And having no say in how the club's managed.
そんなことだと思った。中途半端でイカれたプラン。先のことが全く読めてない。店の警備を排除してもクローズが増援をよこすだけ。ヒロミ佐藤と話をつけないと。
そのヒロミってのはどこに？
あの男は H8 メガタワーに住んでるわ。最上階の高級ペントハウス。家では常に室内にいるみたい。中に入る方法を考えてみる。
うまくいくかもな。一番安全なはずの自宅に侵入してみせれば、俺たちの力を脅威に感じるようになるはずだ。
あら驚いた。あなたも思ったより頭が回るじゃない。
So how about it, V, Tom, Roxy? Made up your minds?
I need to think about it. Never wasted anyone before, you know.
I'm with it all the way.
V?
Don't tell me you're seriously considering this. Sticking our precious necks out for a bunch of whores?
任せろ、ジュディ。協力するって言っただろ。
Thanks, V.
感謝するのはまだ早いでしょ。ヒロミとの面会を取り付けるわ。2、3日時間をちょうだい。じゃ、さようなら。
Michael, hold up. Give us a lift.
いいけど黙っててよ。頭痛が始まりそうだから。
Shit. I'm scared, V. Speaking of gratitude, stuff I'm asking you to do, well, usually comes with a price tag, I know. You want to help, I get that. But I'm more than happy to pay your fee in full. Feels like it's only...
冗談やめろよ、ジュディ。そんな必要ないって。
But...
ストップ。話は終わりだ。
V, everything okay? V, you don't look so hot. What the hell, V? You, like, sick?
エブリンが持ちかけてきたレリックの強奪計画を覚えてるか？
Couldn't forget that in a million years.
あの生体チップにはジョニー・シルバーハンドの意識が保存されてた。俺の意識はあいつの記憶痕跡で絶賛上書き中だ。
You being serious?
残念ながら。
Fuck. Anything at all you can do?
そう願うしかない。
It's late. You're tired. You can crash on my couch if you want.
ああ、そうさせてもらうよ。
Don't worry about it. Make yourself at home.
ロボット工学までかじってるのか。
Now that's fucking Shimra. Think that's how she winds down?
きっとこれがジュディなりの心の落ち着かせ方なんだろう。これは
place looks like a fucking antique museum.
お前も飾ってもらうか。
Chick's got a taste.
それだけか？
And she's nice. 6 out of 10.
Riva.
V, hey. I need your help.
NCPD が傭兵に助けを頼むなんて、いよいよ世も末だな。
I shouldn't talk about this on the holo. We gotta meet.
時間と場所は？
Glenn, tonight. I'll flick you the details. Will you make it?
努力する。
Thanks, V. Till then. Hello, V.
え？ジェファーソン？
Listen, I need your help again. Matters private.
別にいいが、内容は？
Not on the holo. Come by. I'll lay it out. Explain everything.
分かった。俺に任せろ。
Great. We'll see you here then. Remember where?
もちろんだ。すぐに行く。今のストリートのトレンドは？
Idiosyncrasy. Forget about other people. You need to express yourself. Show this city who you are.
どうも。
Corpo Plaza.
It's good to see you again.
何かあったのか？
Come on. Jeff will explain everything. He's just about to... on prepping for the debate. I've rescheduled all his meetings out of the office today. The office meaning here, so nobody will
Talking
bother
about the
us.
cornerstone of my
じゃあ待って。
platform. I'm not
俺は
doing a
何し
U-turn
に来
just
たん
because
だ？
Nightcore.
You'll know in a
No,
minute.
I'm not sucking anyone's dick just so they can fuck me in the ass! Look, I gotta go. Make the amendments, we'll powwow later. V, glad you could make it.
ジェファーソン、
Grab a seat, please. I'll explain why I asked you to come over. We've had a break-in. Not the usual kind, though.
普通じゃないって？
A couple of days back, dead of night, something wakes me. A noise. I grab my pistol and come out of the bedroom. See a stranger. He looks like he's about to reach for it, so I pull the trigger.
仕留めたのか？
No idea. My head started spinning and I passed out. No trace of him the morning after. I'd like you to find him. Find out what he wanted.
警察には知らせたのか？
We don't want any buzz around this. No attention, whatever.
You know. NCPD's full of people who like the occasional stray eddy.
If we reported a break-in, the media descend on us like a swarm of locusts.
警察はなしだな、了解。
Of course, we notified SSI about the incident. Our private security.
意外だな。 荒坂とかミリテクみたいに大手と契約してるのかと。
It's what was recommended to us.
On the bright side, we're not dependent on any mega corporations.
警備会社の連中はなんて言ってるんだ？
This is where things get a little weird.
They claim there's no sign of a break-in or of a shot being fired.
Security cams didn't record anything. Guard outside didn't see or hear anything.
They suggested Jeff must have had a bad dream.
うさんくさいな。
Liz gave security the day off so I could call you in.
侵入者の見た目は？
I can't remember much. It was dark. He was wearing some sort of mask. Or was it an implant? Couldn't really get a good look at him.
エリザベスは見てないのか？
I slept through the whole thing. Election season takes its toll on you.
気を失ったんだよな。
That's right. Just after I fired.
その後は？
Nothing. I woke up in bed the next morning. Killer headache to boot.
どうやってベッドに戻ったかわかるか？
Nope. None. Elizabeth's at a loss too.
盗まれたり壊されたりしたものはあるか？
Nothing missing.
I haven't noticed any damage either. Jeff must have scared him off before he could do anything.
その SSI って警備会社について教えてくれ。
Been on the market the last 15 years. They have clients across the city. If memory serves, they came recommended. An acquaintance. You think SSI might be behind this?
まだわからない。SSI 以外に思い当たる人はいるか？
Walden Holt? He did kill the last mayor.
And the polls do have him trailing Jeff.
But it could be anyone, really.
Jeff has many enemies, a lot of them powerful. We could sit here naming names all day.
なるほど。
That's why I called you, V. I need you to find out what the hell's going on.
他に知っておいた方がいいこと、知っておくべきことはないか？
Nope, that about covered it. Liz?
It seems like everything. It's unlikely we'll learn anything anyway.
Honey, please. I'm sure V'll turn something up. So, you got all you need for now?
部屋の中を調べさせてくれ。
Of course. Liz can give you the tour. Gotta run to a meeting. As soon as you learn anything, let me know.
Come on. Let me show you around. We shouldn't delay too long. We can start where Jeff spotted our uninvited guest. I have to admit, sometimes I get fed up with all of this.
政治に？
So far, we've managed to effectively turn down offers to work with Night Corp, Biotechnica, Arasaka.
今のところか。
If Jeff can get elected without owing anybody, favors or otherwise, that'd be the real victory. Jeff's office. Control room, storage, and flea market crammed into one.
幸せそうな家族だ。娘さんか？
Sachi. Oh, we miss her. Her studies took her abroad.
どこに？
Europe. An excellent school. She'll get a good education. I know it's an ocean away, but with Jeff running for mayor, it's just safer this way.
ファストフード。二人とも相当忙しいようだな。
Elections. You don't even have time to think about food, so you just order whatever's quickest. But yes, it's true, Jeff hasn't eaten anything else recently.
Perales に1票。
We're paying the staffers and for the campaign out of pocket. And we keep all the campaign stuff here. It's cheaper that way. This is Jeff's personal machine. I doubt you'll find anything on it relating to the break-in.
結婚式の写真派手にやったんだな。
I wanted blue roses. So, this is where we sleep.
青のバラ？どういうことだ？この写真のバラは赤にしか見えないが。
Oh, of course, you're right. They didn't have blue roses, I forgot.
事件前と後で何か変わったことは？
No, I don't think so. What do you have in mind?
ジェフは気絶したんだよな。ベッドのカバーがずれてたとか、物の配置が変わってたとか、そういうのが。
As if he was dragged back to bed, you mean? No, I didn't notice anything.
見て回ってもいいか？
Be my guest.
これはジェフの銃か。
Mine, actually. But yes, that's the one Jeff used that night.
血痕だ。かろうじて残ってる。この血、二人のってことは？
I'm 100% sure it's not ours. Maybe the intruders?
おそらくな。弾痕を埋めた形跡がある。誰かが後を隠そうとした。一応聞くが、あんたらじゃないよな。
No, of course not.
Enjoying the weather? Average temperatures this month.
これは
It was fine a couple days ago. We rarely use it, though. Jesus Christ.
警備会社を最有力の容疑者と考えていいみたいだな。
Violated our privacy. Sons of bitches! Under my own roof!
いつからこんなことをやってたんだろうな。
Too long. This ends now. I'm not letting any more of those freaks set foot! Ugh. My head.
おい、大丈夫か？
Don't worry about me. Do what you have to do.
使用済みの薬。ジェフに撃たれた後、侵入者がここに来た。
Talking to yourself again?
厄介なテロリストに取りつかれたせいで、最近増えてるんだ。変わった機材だな。何用なんだ？
Connected to the wall-mounted screens. Wonder where else these cables run.
変だな。相当時代遅れのテックなのに、ほとんど新品に見える。
Saw something like this back in the war. Transmitters. Militech was using them. Short-range UHF. Signal only travels line of sight, but it can't be intercepted.
つまり、ここから見える範囲に受信者がいるってことか。探してみよう。 受信機を見つけた。そばに黒いバンが止まってる。間違いなさそうだ。トランスミッターはバンから届く範囲にある。エリザベスにバンのことを聞いてみるか。エリザベス、これは思ったよりも大事だぞ。そのものが危うい。
Let me worry about the race. Just tell me what you managed to find.
屋上にトランスミッターがある。外にあるバンに信号を送ってるようだ。心当たりはあるか？
We never set up any transmitter, and I don't know a thing about any van, but my guess is it's SSI's.
それしか考えられないが、裏に誰がいるかはまだわからない。
So what do we do with the transmitter?
まだ何も。先にバンを調べたい。
I'll wait here. Just don't tell Jeff anything for now, okay?
はいはい。確信に迫る情報を得たら彼にも知らせる。
That's fine. Just remember it's the busiest time for Jeff right now. You can always come and talk to me.
わかった。覚えておく。
How about we take the wheels, V? That van could give us a slip any second.
ある。
Don't lose them, V.
何興奮してんだよ。
We earjacking. Huh. Could be the security firm. They could be Corpo's spies, or who the fuck knows what. Politicians and see a curated display, but behind the scenes it's all-out war. Citizens don't choose their representatives.
じゃあ誰のだ?
The key players, string pullers. They spy on all the paralysis, look for weak spots, blackmail, rig elections.
くそ、ノースサイドまで行く気か。ジョニー、嫌な予感がする。
Target hit!
Try this out!
wouldn't ask the NCPD for better records than this.
写真に診療記録、神経可塑性に対する脆弱性、何かのデータベースか。ペラレス夫妻の脳のスキャン画像、生物学的特徴、神経可塑性。
Fuck. What about that? The blue shit.
新しい神経リンク。奴らが監視してるんじゃない。脳をいじってるんだ。
Mean to say someone's literally controlling our upstanding politicians' minds?
ああ、赤い点は海馬にある記憶の残留物だ。青の方に滲んでるのがわかるか。
So what are we looking at?
二人の脳に新しい記憶を植え付けて人格を改変してるんだ。これは大事だぞ、ジョニー。
Fuck me.
ペラレス夫妻以外にも実験台がいる。
Quick, download the data. Whoever comes looking for it, that's your suspect.
くそ、データを消去してる。バレたようだな。データベースへの侵入にも気づかれた。
Wonder if they also know who.
V, do you have any news?
落ち着いて聞いてくれ。想像以上に大変なことが起きてるみたいなんだ。
What is?
二人は洗脳されてるんだよ。奴らはあんたらの脳をスキャンして何らかの方法で操ろうと。
Wait, not on the hollow.
じゃあそっちに行く。
No. You and I, we need to speak alone. I know a little ramen place in Japantown. Sending you the coordinates.
分かった。じゃあそこで。
Will you sit? Please? Thank you for coming.
いい店だが、あんたにはあまり似合わないな。
But it's perfect for a one-on-one.
なるほど。それでなんだ？
I'm sorry. My nerves are shot. I can't gather my thoughts.
最後に会ってからそんな経ってないが、あれから何かあったのか？
No, I mean, something did happen, though not recently. It's a long story. I don't quite know how to tell you. Where to even start?
大丈夫だ。焦らなくていい。
A while ago, I started noticing some changes in Jeff's behavior. His personality, he seemed to be changing right in front of me, becoming someone else.
例えば？
He stopped reading, forgot the title of his favorite movie. Even his musical taste changed overnight. Once, I said we should visit his brother's grave, and he told me that he'd been an only child. That's when I started thinking something bad was happening. Something insidious. And not just with Jeff.
あんたにも何かしらの変化が？
After some time, on several occasions, my friends pointed out that I was acting strangely.
辛かっただろうな。
It was. You know, it's at times like those you start to question reality.
ってことは、最初からこうなることは分かってたのか？
I don't know who, how, or why, but they're changing us. That concealed room in our apartment.
ああ。
I'm sure I'd seen it before, but must have somehow forgotten. I find that terrifying.
まだ隠してることがあるんじゃないか？
I saw a stranger in our apartment one night tinkering with the monitors. But I was in such a state by then that I didn't know if I could trust my own eyes.
で、何もしなかったのか？
I don't remember what happened. I talked to security the next morning.
普通なら警備より先に旦那に話すと思うんだが。
I thought I was going insane. I wanted to see what was on the feeds first. There was nothing there, of course, so what was I supposed to tell Jeff? And then, the next day, I got a call.
誰からだ？
Them. Whoever they are. There was a garbled voice on the other end. He never introduced himself.
内容は脅迫されたのか？
They said I was walking on thin ice. That if we kept stirring up trouble, Jeff could have an accident. Then they wiped any record of our conversation. It was as if it had never happened. So I'm begging you, V. Jefferson can't find out about any of this. Ever. His life depends on it.
もし全てを話したら、ジェフが無茶をするって言いたいのか？
I don't just think, I know. One thing hasn't changed. Jeff's still a fighter.
勝ち目はないのに。で、あんたはどうしたいんだ？
I'm going to tell Jeff that SSI was spying for his rival, Holt. You just need to confirm what I say.
脅迫されてるんだろ？なのに SSI をクビにする気か？勇気は認めるが、リスクが大きすぎる。
What they're doing to us is one thing, but when you found that concealed room, I can't accept strangers spying on us while we sleep. Not under my own roof.
家じゃなくても嫌だけどな。
I'll take full responsibility for anything SSI goes on to do. I'm just asking you not to get Jefferson involved. I'll add a meeting in Reconciliation Park to Jeff's schedule. He'll be waiting. Since I can't know if I'll remember this conversation tomorrow, I'm counting on you not to forget what I asked of you.
忘れないが、それ以外は約束できないな。
Goodbye, V.
Whole thing's fucked up, huh? Wouldn't want to be in her pants. Speaking of, overlapping memories, changing personalities. Remind you of anything? But hey, at least we know what we're up against.
これは話が別だ。 見ただろう。二人の人格や考えを誰かが意図的に操作してるんだ。
Peralez make a damn nice next-gen puppet. Even in my day, there were whispers about this kind of stuff. Cognitive pattern fluctuators, remote neural re-networking. In layman's terms, gaslighting. The beauty is that everything's fair game. Subliminal TV signals, high-density emitters in your electric toothbrush. You name it.
で、お前ならどうした？
Some real rat bastards behind this. Someone's gotta take them down.
ペラレス夫妻を危険にさらしてもか。
Fuck knows what kind of shit a mayor controlled by puppet masters could pull. But yeah, you could end up putting their lives at risk. Or not. Tough choice, V.
I'm ready. You ready?
You're listening to 91.9 Royal Blue Radio, broadcast.
Okay, you got it.
agents in the area. Suspicious activity reported in city center.
10-4, dispatch. We're en route.
It doesn't matter what you tell him. It doesn't matter what you think of doing or do. You can't change anything. We know who you are. We know what you are. We know what you want. You are playing with fire. Don't dare cross the line.
Want to change jobs but afraid for your safety? Kane Tao offers 100% relocations for senior managers and up.
Saw yourself a Conquistador! An explosion of taste!
What would you own arm, find out what
Hello, V.
slot at your own risk.
話がある。
Yes, I know. Elizabeth filled me in. Sounds like I was right to hire a professional.
というと、エリザベスは何て言ってたんだ？
Didn't get specific. Just that SSI was spying for that son of a bitch Holt. Guess you got more, though.
それが他には特に何もなかったんだ。
There's gotta be something. You didn't find any hard evidence?
Find out what the blockbuster meeting
いや、本当に何もなかった。
at your own.
Damn! Alright. I'll handle things from here.
どうするんだ？
First, I'm gonna win this damn election. Then, I'll find the motherfucker who spied on us. And if it was Holt, I'll find every last speck of dirt on him and bury him under the heap.
そうか。頑張れよ。
You'll get your fee soon. You already got my gratitude. Goodbye, V.
さて、どう思う？
Somehow I doubt it's people who are behind this.
宇宙人？
Very funny. You're too young to remember this, but not so long ago, people talked about rogue AIs prowling cyberspace.
宇宙人みたいなもんだろ？
Doesn't matter who or what. Our guy's outmatched. They can do whatever they want. He's fucked, V.